Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the Incredible Hulk issue number 308 by Marvel Comics. This is from, I believe, 1985, this comic. It's that old. I have the Dutch edition. I have I'm not sure. Yeah, I have fond memories, but also not, and I'm going to explain why. But let's dive in and see if it's actually good. It's written by Bill Mantlo and the artist, one of my favorites of all time, Buscema, along with John Buscema. It's just, I don't know, these are my favorites. So, what is this and where is this? Well, the Hulk, the Bruce Banner persona has been split from the Hulk, and the Hulk went on Earth on a rampage because he was unstoppable. Even the Avengers could not stop him. And at some point, Doctor Strange did something. He was against it, but it has to be done. He teleported the Hulk into another dimension, and it's called the Crossroads. And from the Crossroads, the Hulk can go into other dimensions, for surviving and living there, because the Hulk was been banished from Earth, by the way. So along the way, he is, he has made a friend, and this Puffball Collective, if you can say, became his friend, and he pointed to something on this map, and this map is the homeworld of this creature, and he is, talking a lot, and he's tried to reason with the Hulk, but the like I said, the Bruce Banner persona has been split, but the Hulk can still manage to capture some images from his past, which is really interesting because I thought he couldn't do that because he was Bruce Banner, but it can. So, and then we see the origin of this Puffball Collective. So he explains to the Hulk that, he was a part of a bigger collective that has been roaming free through this world, and he was happy. And but then one of the puffballs found this structure with runes on it, and since it was curious, it deciphers the runes and then unleashing an evil entity onto this world, and then this creature that came out, or the evil that came out, slaughtered his whole race. And this puffball collection was the only surviving part, and he escaped from this world, and then came also to this Crossroads where he was alone for a very long time. So now that the Hulk is here, he points out that this particular gate is the gate to his homeworld, and he asks the Hulk to open it so he can come back and to be part of the collective again. So the Hulk, tries to understand what this collective is trying to say to him, and he has a hard time deciphering it, but he sees a portal with chains on it, and so he knows that he needs to open it because the Puffball Collective is his friend, and he wants to do everything to make his friend happy. And then he succeeds, and he throws also this change into this gate, and now the gate is open, and they're going to enter this world, but the once so beautiful world is no more, because the evil killed all that was alive, and the Puffball Collector is sad, and he doesn't know what to do. But the Hulk is becoming tired because of, the strength that he used. And the Puffball Collector says, "Sleep then, friend Hulk. When you awake, we shall decide what we to do next. Sleep, Hulk. I stand sentry over you. Sleep." Fool! And then he disappears, and he has some kind of a maniacal laughter leaving behind. But then these new creatures come in, and they say, "We just watched long enough. He ain't along any longer, but he is unaware. Yeah, the big green ox is out of it, so he ain't even guessed that this good buddy, the collective, has betrayed him. You would laugh at the poor Hulk's plight, Goblin, even though you pledged to protect him, as we all, Guardian, as we are." So these guys are the Triad. Now, who are the Triad? Gonna explain a little bit later. But we can continue the story. So they are going to teleport away, but not before they are waking up the Hulk. And the Hulk is now widely awake and not alone at all, because next to him there is a demon, one of part of the evil that destroyed this world, and he attacks the Hulk, and the Hulk, has been split open. But then this Goblin returns and he says, "Don't just stand there, you big geek. You gotta take evasive action," and instinctively he's doing that. But then also this, I believe, Guardian or whatever it is, shoots at the Hulk, because the Hulk has no realization that he is wounded. But by doing this, he is now wide aware, and he is now raged. And as all Hulk fans know, the angry he gets, the stronger he gets. So he's gonna have a fight, but he also calls for his friend, and then he says, "Friend said he would watch over Hulk. Friend is not here. Then friend must already be dead." And then with that realization, he unleashes his full fury on this monster, and the monster is now gone. And I thought to myself, wow, this was epic. So the Hulk is going away, but then this is happening. So this creature is back, and he is, almost killing the Hulk, and the Hulk howls. And this collective looks and it laughs. When I was younger, a little of a recap, when I was reading this was, I believe, I was 14 or 15 years old, and I couldn't believe what was happening. Why? Because the Hulk at that time, when I was younger, was my childhood hero. He could do no wrong. He was, a childish monster that overcome any obstacle. He was the strongest, and is, still to this day in my mind, the strongest one there is. And then he's getting beaten by this monster that he just, merely killed a moment ago. And my child brain could not comprehend that. So I was very confused and angry at the same time, because this could not happening. This is the Hulk we're talking about. There is no way he could be beaten. But he was. And I didn't know how to handle that at the time. I just short-circuited in my head. And moving on along with the story, so it seems that there is more monsters, more bloodthirsty brethren, as it says here. And the Hulk is tired, he's sweating, he's bleeding. But then the Puffball Collective comes and he says, friend lives. Has friend come to save Hulk? Save you, you laughable Leviathan? Was we who used you, we who betrayed you, but we would not have you die in ignorance. Well, where would be the sport in that? Now you shall know why it's you must perish, and then the full horror of what it is you have done. So it seems that the collective, there was split itself from the main collective. There were more like rogue entities. They released these monsters called the Nagarai. Let me rephrase that again. Nagarai, demons locked away since the dawn of time. Longtime readers from that time period also knows that Kitty Pryde has tangled with the Nagarai in the X-Men comic. And the Nagai here just killed the rest of the collective, the good collective. But part of that still was alive, banished then this rogue collective to this Crossroads, never to be seen again because they locked the entrance to their world. So basically, this collective used the Hulk to open it, and now that he done so, he can now release the Nagarai into the world and conquer worlds. And so he says, but first, of course, they must deal with you. But then the Triad comes and it says, or they say, this is where we come in. Gong, round 2, time to fight, stupid. True, the Hulk must survive, but the demons are too many and too strong for him to triumph by physical might. No, you cannot say that. The Hulk is the strongest one there is. There is no fiend that he cannot beat. Why are you torturing me so much, Triad? shaking my fist in the air. So reason dictates that now it's not time to fight, but flight. Oh man, I had such a hard time believing that. So yeah, self-preservation lies in retreat, but will he do it? He ain't never been smart enough to run from the fight before. But I guess it's always the first time, even for a brick green galoot like the Hulk. And then he's just doing exactly that. So he's fleeing, and the collective commands this guy to go after him. And they say, "Can't you see he is heading straight for the dimensional portal?" And then the Triad comes. "What do you know? He is at that. Perhaps the Hulk is not so dumb as you think, Goblin. We know he is not, Guardian. And we just never thought that his suppressed intelligence would remanifest itself so soon, and in a strange fashion." So yeah, subconsciously, the Hulk knows that he must reach the door. So, and he says, "But where is the door?" Well, Doctor Strange put a spell on him. And that means that if the Hulk is unhappy in what world he is then at the time, or he wants to get out, it automatically teleports him back to the Crossroads, so he can, go to another portal into another world. So he uses that part of intelligence. So he goes back, and we see, the puffball collection with the evil coming to the gate, trying, wanting to be released. Hulk jumps to the portal and instinctively, again, knows what to do, although he doesn't really comprehend. So he fuses the chains together, and then the brick starts to fall, and then the portal is closing. And, he is doing that just in time. And then Nagarai is, releasing their frustration onto the Puffbelt collection and basically killing it, because he, promised them that they would be free. Now the Hulk is now here, alone again, but not alone at all. This is a fantastic issue. And so, like I said again, now that I've read it, I understand why they make the Hulk, well, not weaker, but, he can be overwhelmed. Still, I don't like it. But but we have shown that the Hulk is now, how do you say, he can use a part of his intelligence, how small it is then, to make, certain decisions for life preservation and such. So the collective are I believe, part of a subconscious coming to life, and they have different aspects, of the Hulk, or maybe even Bruce Banner. I believe there was an issue that we have shown that there were toys, but I believe that the glow, that's what they call it, was part of his reason. The Goblin is his anger, and the Guardian is part of his self-preservation that we have seen here. So yeah, they're going to help the Hulk along the way into future issues, and yeah, that's about that. So yeah, overall, I like this a lot. The art is great. The story is fun. I mean, he's been betrayed again and again and again. But and then we see another mighty creature. And I really wonder that this creature, is it the same that he just, killed before? Or is it maybe an other creature, from this evil collective, from his evil brethren. You know what I mean? But he really looks like, this creature. Man, I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. He just walks up and just almost kills the Hulk. That's all right. I need to stop. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you, of course, next time. Bye-bye.